Good day, traders. So, I am your coach for today's lesson, and our topic for the last lessons for the intermediate course will be the liquidity. All right, liquidity. So, I know every one of you is nakarinig na ng word na liquidity because this is very famous in the trading community. So, liquidity. Ano nga ba yung liquidity, guys? Kung alam nyo, i-ano niya nga yung liquidity, guys. Because this is the most very important thing in the forex trading na liquidity. So, liquidity, guys, meaning money. Alright? This is a money. Liquidity is money. Alright? So, liquidity, guys, this is the fuel of the market. Kung walang liquidity, guys, walang movement sa market. Okay? Ito yung pinaka-paborito ng mga institutional players, the liquidity. Because ito yung hinahunt nila, ito yung kinukuha nila. Kung nakapag-trade na kayo sa market and parating nakukuha yung mga stop losses nyo, ito yung tinatawag na you have been liquidated by the market. Meaning, your stop loss or your buy stop or sell stop liquidity is kinuha ng mga smart players in the market. Okay? So, liquidity, guys, paano natin nga ba ma-i-spot yung liquidity? Because there are different types of liquidities. Okay? So, number one, liquidity is the old highs and lows of the market. This is the swing high and the swing low of the market. Swing high and swing low of the market. So, meaning, kapag meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yan. So, meaning guys, the swing high or the swing low, this is our low right here. This is the low, this is the high. This is the low, this is the high. This is the low, this is the high. These are the areas where the liquidity is located. Bakit? Kasi guys, yung liquidity guys, simply our stop losses. Stop loss. So, kung meron na kayong background sa stop loss, let's say for example, we have a buying. Yan, we have a buying position. So, meaning guys, that below this area right here, ayan, kung makikita nyo yung red na yan, that is our stop loss. Meaning, meron tayong pera na itinaya dyan. Merong pera below that stop losses. Okay? Merong dollars. Meron tayong nilagay na risk dyan. Let's say, for example, yung trade natin kapag ka umangat, bumaba. Kapag ka bumaba daw yung trade natin, in-hunt yung stop loss natin or na-liquidate tayo sa market, may risk tayo na, let's say for example, in yan meron tayong 5K na risk. Okay? Below this red line. Kung sa dollars naman, meron tayong, lagay natin, meron tayong $100 na risk within this area right here. Kapag ka natamaan yung stop loss natin, lahat ng pera na ni-risk natin is mapupunta sa market or mapupunta sa big players. Okay? So, yan lang yung explanation ng liquidity. The stop losses of the traders. Okay? So, in this example, we have a liquidity below. Meron tayong liquidity. Lagyan natin ng dollars. Meron ding dollars dito. Merong mga pera dyan. Merong pera dito. Merong pera dito. Okay? Meron dito. And then, sa taas din. Okay? This is what we call the old highs and old lows or the swing points of the market. Diyan makikita yung mga liquidities ng market. Diyan makikita yung pera or stop losses ng market. Bakit? Kasi let's say for example, nag-trade tayo dito sa point number 2. We have a long position and gusto natin yung stop loss natin is dito sa level ng point 0. Ayan. Meron tayong stop loss dito. Ayan. Lagay natin. So, kapag kayong market gustong bumaba, okay? Let's say for example, nag-trade tayo dito and bumaba siya. Ganyan yung nangyari. Meaning, yung pera, yung stop loss natin, yung mga dollars na nandito is kinuha ng smart money traders, okay? The smart traders kinuha nila, okay? But in this scenario, hindi kinuha yung take profit natin, ay yung stop loss natin. But we collect the money of these people sitting right here, okay? So, in the contrary, let's say for example, nag-sell tayo dito within this area right here, okay? Naglagay tayo ng selling positions in that particular area and then gusto nating kunin yung pera na nandito sa baba but yung smart money traders naunahan tayong kunin yung stop loss natin dito. Okay, ito yung stop loss natin which is merong pera dito na side. Okay, so we have been liquidated by the market. Okay, that is the old lows and old highs of the market. So, papakita ko sa inyo sa sa old highs and lows. So, saan nga ba yung liquidity ng old highs and lows in the market? Okay? So, let's say for example, in this scenario, okay. So, clearly we have a uptrend. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So on and so forth. So meaning, yung highs daw and lows of the market, meron daw perang nakalagay dyan. Merong mga stop losses of the traders na nandyan na gustong kunin ng mga big players. So, let's say for example guys, kung nakikita nyo to within this area, meron daw magandang support and resistance dito. Okay? So, let's say for example, we are the support and the resistance trader dito. Ayan. Ayan. So, kapag ka, kapag ka na-hit yung support and resistance natin, magte-trade tayo. Let's say for example, na-hit dito. Dito banda. Na-hit yung point of interest natin. So, mag-short tayo. Lalagay tayo ng selling position in that particular area. And gusto natin kunin yung pera dito sa baba. Gusto nating bumaba and kunin yung mga liquidity ng nasa baba. Within this area, gusto natin na kunin yung liquidity dyan. And then, we will go for take profit right here. But, the smart money traders, alam nila na may mga magsisell dito na area. So, ang ginawa nila is kinuha nila muna yung mga pera na nandito. Okay? So, this is a dollar. So, anong ginawa ng smart money traders? Kinuha yung pera. Okay? So, the stop loss, ang ating stop loss is na-hit before reaching our target. Okay? So kung makikita nyo, na-stop tayo in this area. And this number 1 right here has been filled. Kinuha na yung mga orders na nandito. Kinuha yung mga stop loss natin. Kinuha yung mga pera na nandito na area. Okay? So that is how we identify the liquidity areas of the old highs and the old lows. Okay. Next scenario naman, let's say for example, within this data right here, meron tayong gusto natin mag long position. Gusto nating mag-buy within this area. Gusto nating kunin target tong number 3. Okay? Ganyan. Gusto nating target yung number 3. But the market is so very smart. Kinuha mo na yung stop loss natin. Ayan, kung makikita nyo. Kinuha mo na yung stop loss natin before siya umangat. Alright? Before umangat. Before kinuha tong number 3. So, kinuha mo na yung stop loss natin before siya nagbulusok pataas. Okay? So, that is how we identify the liquidities of the market. Okay? Clear ba guys yung old highs and old lows? Okay. So, kung naano nyo na guys, kung na experience nyo na yun ng ganito guys, di ba napaka kumaro siya guys kasi nga napakatalino ng mga institutional traders. Okay, next is the support and resistance. Resistance, okay. Sa support and resistance guys, doon natin makikita ng mga liquidity. Bakit guys? Kasi guys, kung tayo, nagtitrade tayo sa support and resistance, alam din ng mga institutional traders na sa support and resistance, nandun yung mga stop losses natin. Doon makikita yung mga stop loss natin. Okay? So kung matalino tayo na trader, mas matalino sila sa atin. Okay? Bakit? Kasi guys, let's say for example, we have a magandang support dito. Magandang resistance dito. So we have a good resistance right here. Yan. Yan. So, let's say for example, nag-trade tayo dito. Okay? Nag-trade tayo dyan. So, tumama tayo. And then, we trade in this area right here. Okay, nag-trade tayo kasi nga nasa support and resistance na level na natin eh. Nag-trade tayo dito na area. Okay, we go short in this area. Gusto natin na, ayan, dyan lang muna yung stop loss natin kasi napaka-anay. Hindi naman pwede na yung stop loss natin is masyadong mataas guys. Kasi nga, hindi nagwo-work yung risk management natin. Ayaw nating ipatalo ng, ng masyadong mataas yung accounts natin. So, anong ginawa natin is we have a tight stop losses. And then, alam ng mga traders na, let's say for example, yung support and resistance natin is nandito na level. Alam nila na may mga pera, may mga stop losses above these liquidities, above this support and resistance right here. So, meaning, kukunin mo nila yung mga stop loss natin, which is yung ginawa nila dito, umangat sila, ayan, kinuha yung stop loss natin, ayan, bago sila bumaba. Alright? So, ganyan lang ang pag-ano guys, ganyan lang pag-spot ng liquidity. Bakit? Kasi dapat guys, alam natin kung saan yung liquidity ng market para maiwasan natin na dun tayo maglalagay ng
stop losses natin. Kasi nga, bakit tayo maglalagay ng stop losses na alam natin na yung market is gustong kunin yung mga stop losses ng iba. Alright? So, that is our advantage. So, kailangan natin malaman yung mga liquidities ng market para hindi tayo maliquidate. Okay? So, kung makikita nyo dito guys, meron tayong magandang support, magandang resistance within this area right here. Okay? So, imagine na lang guys na hindi pa natin to nakikita tong data na to. Imagine lang ganyan. So, blank space siya. Okay? So, meron tayong magandang resistance. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. Okay? So, valid na siya na resistance level. So, ang gagawin natin is kapag ka pumatong siya dito, mag-short tayo, magsi-sell tayo in that position. And then target natin yung baba. Okay. Pero napakatalino ng market guys. Anong ginawa niya pagka-sell natin is kinuha muna yung liquidity natin. Okay? Kinuha muna yung mga liquidity sa taas. This one, liquidity, mga pera na nandyan. Okay? Kinuha muna ng market. Okay? Kinuha nila. Alright. Kinuha nila dito na area bago nila binaba yung market. So tayo, kung meron tayong idea na magse-sell dito, nilagay natin yung stop loss dito sa ibabaw konti ng resistance. So, ang ginawa ng market, kinuha mo na lahat ng liquidity. Ayan, lahat sila na out bago bumulusok pababa yung market. Okay? So, that is how you identify the liquidity in the support and resistance levels. Okay? So, next one is the liquidity trend line. Okay, merong liquidity daw sa trend line, guys. Trend line. Okay. Lahat ng mga itinuro ko sa beginner's course yan, guys. Lahat sila about liquidity. Okay? So, kaya ko itinuro sa inyo paano mag-trade ng mga support and resistance, paano mag-trade ng trend line. Kasi guys, sa intermediate level, alam ko na magiging aware kayo na yung levels na yon is magiging liquidity o point of interest ng mga smart money players. Okay? So, next one is the trend line. Okay? Bakit nga ba may liquidity sa trend line, guys? So, let's say for example, meron tayong magandang uptrend within this area. Okay? Yan, meron tayong uptrend within that area. So, meaning, kapag ka tumama yung, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, yan, ganyan, ayan. Okay? So, kapag ka daw tumama dito ng mga areas, mag-trade tayo ng long position. Alright? So, meaning guys, kapag ka nag-trade tayo dyan na area, alam ng institutional players na yung mga stop losses natin is below that trade. Okay? So, meaning merong mga may pera dito, below the trade right there. Merong pera dyan, merong pera dyan, merong pera dyan, and merong pera dyan. Kasi, we will go for long, okay? So, for example, maglulong tayo dyan. Yan, gusto natin. Ganyan. Dito din. Alright. Yan. May long positions tayo dito. Yan. Okay. Okay, so meaning, alam ng market guys na may mga liquidity within these areas right there. Okay, so 1, you have liquidity 2, liquidity 3, 4, so on and so forth. So, anong ginawa ng market guys? Kasi alam nila na may mga pera dyan. Kung makikita nyo, this sharp movement right there. Right. Yan. Kita nyo yan? Kinuha lahat ng liquidity. Dito kinuha. Okay? Broken line. Ayan. Kinuha yung pera natin dyan. Broken line. Kinuha yung pera natin dyan. Broken line. Okay. Ito na lang hindi nila nakukuha. Pero, enough na yung pera na nakuha nila bago nila iangat yung market. Okay? Bago nila iangat pataas yung market. Kita nyo yung impulsive move na yan. Yan yung mga movements ng mga big institutional players. Alright? So, yan yung isa sa pointers ng liquidity, the trend line. Alright? Ayan. So, the next one is the, ano nga bang last? Sorry guys ha. Nagdi-delete pa ako eh. Para clear yung data natin. Okay. So, next one, the last one, most important thing, meron tayong old highs and lows, support and resistance. We have the trend line, and ano pa bang magandang ano? The fair value gaps. Okay. Lagay natin fair value gaps. Isa din to sa magandang liquidity. Kasi nga, yung itinuro ko sa inyo, yung fair value gap, guys, may mga traders na mahilig mag-trade sa fair value gaps. Okay? Let's say for example, within this area right here. Kung makikita nyo, meron tayong fair value gap within this area. Okay? Yan. Meron tayong fair value gap within that area. And once that fair value gap taps, ano yung sabi ko, pwede tayong mag-entry. And then, yung stop loss natin is below our entry. But, the market is so smart. Ano yung ginawa nila? Imbis na iangat nila yung market kasi merong fair value gap dito na area, full na field na, and then, kailangan na nilang iangat. Ginawa nila, kinuha nila yung stop loss natin. Okay? Bumaba sila. Kinuha yung stop losses natin bago umangat ng husto. Okay? So, that is how we identify a liquidity. Okay? So, pakiano na lang, paki-take note na lang guys, yung ano, ito, the liquidity. Liquidity is the fuel in the market. May makikita tayong liquidity sa all the highs and lows, swing high and swing low. Sa support and resistance, may liquidity dyan. Sa trend line and the fair value gap. Okay? So sa mga nalilito pa sa liquidity, ulit-ulitin nyo lang tong video na to. And kailangan yung i-master yung liquidity guys kasi nga ito yung pinaka-importante na entry point, exit points of the market. Ito yung magiging take profit natin in the near future. So ituturo ko ito sa inyo sa advanced course and sa trading strategy na ginagawa ko. So that's all for this video. Sana may tutunan kayo and see you in the next video.